Hi there, welcome to the channel. My name is Brick and I'm your official Puerto Rico travel guide. From the common to the uncommon, I help people discover Puerto Rico's most amazing natural, historic, and cultural attractions. And today, I'll take you to Puerto Rico's craziest party, Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian. Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian is a multi-day annual celebration that usually occurs on the third week of January in the streets of Old San Juan. Like many other festivals and celebrations in Puerto Rico, Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian started off in the 1950s as a religious celebration to commemorate Saint Sebastian and raise funds to repair the San Jose Church, which you can still currently visit. Nowadays, Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian, also known as Las SanSe or Las Calles, have evolved into a full-fledged festival where you'll find live music, parades, and a lot of people having a good time. If you're excited to partake in this grand celebration, there are several things that you need to keep in mind. First off, getting to Las Calles is not as easy as just arriving to Old San Juan. Because of the large number of people attending Las Calles every year, personal vehicle access to Old San Juan is heavily restricted to residents of the old city. However, there are several transportation alternatives you might want to consider. The most popular form of arriving to Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian is hopping onto the public buses. These buses constantly depart from the Sagrado Corazon train station and the Irán Bithorn Stadium. They are also escorted by police officers to prevent any traffic and guarantee a speedy arrival to their destination in front of the Puerto Rico Capitol building. From there, you'll have to just walk about 5 minutes to get to the Plaza Colón, the first plaza you see when arriving to Old San Juan. These buses, which cost approximately $5 round trip, also take partygoers back to the Sagrado Corazon train station and the Irán Bithorn Stadium once the festivals have culminated for the day. However, the cons of these buses are that you'll likely need to make lengthy lines under the sun and at night just to hop onto one, even though these lines usually move relatively quickly. However, these buses are a reliable way of getting in and out of Las Calles. Another transportation option you could use to get to Las Calles are the multiple electric scooters that are located in various areas around San Juan. If you're staying in the Condado area, this might be a great option for you, since you can quickly grab one of these scooters, which are plentiful in this area. You could also take advantage of the designated bike lane that goes all the way to Old San Juan. However, this option has its drawbacks. One of the cons of using these electric scooters is that the price of a ride is much greater than that of public buses, costing anywhere from $8 to $15 for a ride from Condado to Old San Juan. Another con of using these electric scooters is that if you haven't used them several times during the day, you might be unable to unlock them at night because of their personal security measures. And if you do have the ability to unlock them at night, if you're leaving Las Calles right when everybody else is leaving, you might end up not finding a working scooter or one with sufficient battery power to use. You could also take an Uber if you're lucky enough to find one and if you're willing to pay the surge prices. Alternatively, you could also take a taxi, but keep in mind that with both of these options, you will likely encounter heavy traffic when going to Las Calles. Lastly, if you happen to be near or staying in the municipality of Cataño, which is on the opposite side of the San Juan Bay and where the Bacardi distillery is located, you might want to consider taking the ferry that goes between these two municipalities. For a nominal fee, this ferry will take you from Cataño straight to the heart of Old San Juan after a 12-minute boat ride. Disclaimer, these are most of the transportation options available during the 2023 Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian. So you might want to double check online how to get to Las Calles if you're going in the future, even though historically most of these transportation options have been available during Las Calles in the past. Now that you've finally arrived to Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian, it's time to get this party started. One of the first things that you're likely going to see are the huge crowds of people that attend this festival. And that's not just because we haven't been able to celebrate Las Calles adequately for the past 3 years because of earthquakes and the pandemic. Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian is the biggest festival every year in Puerto Rico, with over 400,000 people attending Las Calles during the 4 days of celebration in 2023. So, if you're not fond of large crowds or don't like tight spaces, you might want to consider maybe visiting Las Calles during the daytime, specifically on Thursday when the festivals begin, because most people choose to attend Las Calles on Friday through Sunday in the afternoon to party all night. And party they do, because as soon as you arrive at the Plaza Colón, you're met with a huge stage with live music playing at any moment of the day. And in the surrounding areas, you'll also find many kiosks selling all kinds of traditional Puerto Rican foods and drinks. But this isn't only at Plaza Colón. Every single plaza in Old San Juan is outfitted with a theatrical stage for the performance of traditional music and cultural presentations such as the dancing of bomba and musicians playing plena. Now, if you really want to get in on the action, you're gonna have to make your way all the way up to la Calle San Sebastian, the street where all of this starts. Throughout the 4-day festival, on this street you will be able to see numerous parades of all kinds, including religious parades commemorating San Sebastian. Also, if you're lucky, you'll get the chance to see the famous cabezudos, colorful characters outfitted with oversized heads that represent illustrious people of Puerto Rican culture. And if you really want to amplify this experience, don't be afraid to follow behind the parade with everybody else singing popular songs such as Voy Subiendo, Voy Bajando, while playing traditional music instruments such as the pandero and güiros. These parades usually end up near the Cuartel Valleja, a grandiose building that was used as a military quarters for Spanish troops in the 1800s. But during the Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian, the Cuartel Valleja's ample plaza is turned into an artisan fair where numerous painters, craftsmen, and other artists exhibit their work. Here, you will find all kinds of items which are usually inspired and represent Puerto Rican customs, folklore, and pop culture. So make sure to take this chance to shop local and buy unique gifts and souvenirs to remember yourself of the great time you had visiting Puerto Rico during Las Fiestas de la Calle San Sebastian. It is now the evening, the sun is starting to set, and Las Calles start to take a whole new life. At night, the atmosphere of Las Calles tends to be less focused on cultural activities and more on the party. During this time of day, you'll find people dancing reggaeton and drinking with friends wherever they can find space inside bars and on the streets. And if you're lucky, you may find yourself in one of the many balconies of Old San Juan with a privileged view of the tumultuous crowd and party below. The contagious energy of this festival is felt all throughout the night until about 12 to 1 a.m. when the music starts to die down, businesses begin shutting doors for the day, and everybody starts walking back to the entrance of Old San Juan to rest and regain energy to continue the party the whole weekend. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around till the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram at Briggs Travel Guides for some behind the scenes of my videos. Also, if you'd like to support my work, you can make a small one-time or monthly donation on Buy Me a Coffee by clicking the link in the description below. Lastly, if you like this video, there's a good chance you might also like these two videos on my channel, so make sure to check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and see ya in the next one.